So Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is launching for the Nintendo Switch this week, the Friday after we're recording this video, and we've just recently reviewed the game, gave it 90%, absolutely loved it. But there is an issue that a lot of people are talking about. We just wanted to address that in a separate video so that the review didn't get bogged down. And that is basically the pricing of the game. Now, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, in case you don't know, is a remastering of Mario Kart 8, which was originally released for the Wii U nearly 3 years ago. It was May 2014. Some people have argued, because it's only basically an ARP-Res repackaging of the game, that it should have been released at a lower price point, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is currently going for around about what you'd expect for a full price release. I've just had a look on Amazon, it's going for £42 or £40 if you've got Amazon Prime. Most Nintendo Switch games are landing at somewhere between £45 and £50 at the moment, so it's pretty much going for full price. So
to be honest, I would have to agree with all them people.
So you think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe should have been released at a lower price point?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
What kind of price point would you think?
I would say £30, maybe 25 at a push, but I think £30 would be a sweet spot. That's a sort of similar price, say, for Ratchet & Clank remastered games came out at.
Yeah, so Ratchet & Clank was actually a lot more than a remastering. They actually took they took the first Ratchet & Clank game and they completely remixed it, actually. They rolled in several elements of the later games, and they made, actually, one of the best games of last year, and they released that at a sub £30 price point. So your argument is, if Sony can do that with Ratchet & Clank, then Nintendo could do the same thing with Mario Kart.
It is a 3-year-old game. You can say that it may not play like a 3-year-old game, but not all remasters do, in my opinion.
Yeah, you see, because I've got a slightly different opinion to you. My own personal view is, first of all, I can understand and sympathise with both viewpoints. On the one hand, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if you didn't play Mario Kart 8, or you don't own a Wii U, or you didn't buy Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe feels like a brand new, complete, and feature-rich game. It's not at all bare bones. It's basically, Nintendo took the two DLC packs for Mario Kart 8 and included that in the package. They added a few new characters. They revamped the battle mode slightly, so they probably didn't do as much as, say, in the Ratchet & Clank example, but they did do a bit. It's not just a straight-up port of the game, and obviously it looks fantastic. The thing with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, though, is that it's probably the hardware that brings the most to this version of the game, rather than what's included with the package. So, if you put the two games next to each other, Mario Kart 8, the standard version, is perfectly good. But obviously with Deluxe, because it's on the Switch, you've got the portable version if you play it in handheld mode. You've got the party options if you take the, you can play split screen using the built-in screen and so forth, which obviously you can't do on the Wii U. And so my personal point of view is, I think the price is fine. For people who never had a Wii U and are coming to this completely new. But to people who did have a Wii U, I can understand, especially if they bought the original game plus the 2 DLC packs, why they would be hesitant to pay full price again.
Couldn't you say that about any remastered game which someone hasn't played, though? Is that it's a fair price if you haven't played the original? Any remaster that comes out steep, like say The Last of Us that came out on PS4, you could say, oh well, if you haven't played the original, it's fine, it's still worth it. But it's still an old game, just as...
No, but you see, The Last of Us was an absolute minimum effort port, really. I wouldn't even call The Last of Us a remaster.
As well.
It was expensive. It was getting on a bit when they released it. I personally, to my eyes, it didn't even have that much of a graphical upgrade. They did a bit of a quick job with it. They just kind of threw it onto the platform.
You could almost use the same argument for that, though, because, if you hadn't played the original, it's still slightly better than the original one.
But the thing with The Last of Us is, if you played the port, basically the PS4 port, it felt like you were playing a PS3 game on the PS4, and that's where I think.
Using that as an example, obviously other.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Ezio trilogy. I don't think it came out.
Okay.
It wasn't priced too far up for the original one.
No, I mean the Ezio trilogy, the Ezio Assassin's Creed games are a lot older than 3 years old, though.
No, absolutely.
And again, as well, they didn't really remaster the package. They just ported it, really. They put all 3 games together, ported it. They didn't really do anything to the controls. The way I think of it, let me put it another way, actually. When we were talking about the Switch, when Nintendo announced that they were working on a new console, we didn't yet know it was going to be the Switch and what it was going to be like. There were lots of rumours that Nintendo were busily porting the best games on the Wii U for the Switch. And we were very positive about that, because not that many people bought the Wii U. We thought that was a really great way to actually expand the software base available for the Switch nice and early, and to give people like us who didn't own a Wii U the opportunity to enjoy great games such as Mario Kart 8, for example.
I don't have anything wrong with that, but I just think when they're releasing it at practically full price, which it is, and you still can't take away it is a 3-year-old game, which still a lot of people have played. A remaster's remaster, and I just think that's slightly too steep. I mean, I think we're saying about Splatoon 2, which, I mean, yes, it's technically a sequel, but it's really a remaster.
Yeah, the jury is very much still out on Splatoon 2. Lots of people are saying it's more like Splatoon 1.5, but we'll have to wait for the summer for that. I will say one thing about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because, as I've said, I totally understand why Wii U Mario Kart 8 owners would be hesitant, quite rightly hesitant to pay full price for Deluxe. I would have thought it would have been nice if Nintendo could have perhaps ordered some kind of organised some kind of upgrade program, some kind of trade-in. So you could, send them your old Mario Kart 8 disc, and you could get hold of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for, I don't know, £15 or £20. That to me, I think would have been fair for everyone. Then, in my opinion,
I think that'd be a compromise.
But so you still wouldn't have been happy though for Deluxe to have been full price.
I think full price for a remaster. I mean, they would have spent a lot less money on a game like this than say a brand new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart 9, for example.
Yeah, that's true.
They're spending a lot less money on it, so they could easily have the price down a little bit, just £30, because it is a remaster. But that's just my opinion.
I should point out as well, I had a look on Amazon. Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U is still actually £35, because Nintendo games do tend to hold their price a lot longer than games from, say, PlayStation or Xbox games.
I mean, that is still overpriced.
Oh, the Wii U version definitely overpriced. That should be a tenner by now, I would have thought.
So, I mean, that's the sort of price I'd be more happy with the Switch version releasing that.
So £35.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a little bit steep. I think 30 would be the perfect spot. I think that would be a more acceptable limit, sub 40, midway between 30. I think Nintendo could just about get away with that.
Yeah, this is what makes it actually so difficult. I mean, I completely appreciate your point of view, and I've been in the position of Mario Kart 8 owners, and I've felt stiff. To be honest, I feel stiffed as a PlayStation 4 owner with Sony releasing the PS4 Pro. That chase, because now I've got a badly optimized games console that runs like crap, because they're optimizing everything for the PS4 Pro now, and Sony's answer to that is, well, pay full price for a slightly upgraded console. So I can totally understand where people are coming from on this. What makes it slightly worse as well is, as I said, it's if you put the two pieces of software side by side, Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe, there's not a massive jump in terms of Deluxe. If you've got Mario Kart 8, then you've got almost as good an experience as with Deluxe. But it's more the hardware that makes it an essential purchase, the fact that you got the portability and all of that. But as you say, people have already bought the hardware, so they've paid for that extra.
Yeah, well, this is a port to a new hardware, so it didn't cost them necessarily a huge amount to do that.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think you're actually making me reconsider my position here, which is good. That's what discussion is for. Okay, yeah, I'm going to soften slightly. I'm going to go with what you say. Okay, maybe Nintendo probably should have released it. At least £35. They could have stretched to that. I'm quite sure. But the takeaway from it though is, if you haven't played Mario Kart 8, it is worth the money. I mean, I'm saying that just purely with my reviewer's hat on. It's a great game.
Yes, yeah.
But I can, if people are saying, is it worth £40? I think it is worth £40. It is worth full price. But and the fact, the original absolutely was. Yeah. So but not everyone bought the original. So that's why my original argument was only really original owners shouldn't be paying full price for it. So, that's what I'm going to stick with, to be honest. Why don't you guys let us know what you think in the comments? Do you agree with me that, that it's probably okay as a full price release, but there should have been an upgrade scheme for previous owners? Or do you agree with Matthew that they basically should have taken the Ratchet and Clank route and released at a lower price point, say 30, maybe £35? Let us know in the comments what you think. Loads more at parallaxlive.com. Do please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks ever so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video.